Oh, hi, one person who watches all my videos, and Dave. He's gonna get like a separate greeting from now on, like forever.
So there's 2 people that watch all your videos. One person and Dave.
Yeah, or probably just Dave. Should I start saying like hi one? How would I say it? Hi Dave, like.
Hi Dave.
Hi Dave, and everyone and whoever else chooses to watch this, but mainly Dave. It is I, one person who makes all the videos that you watch, with a special guest, Mia Asano, violinist extraordinaire, writes songs, performs, shreds, does the spin.
The bow spin.
The bow spin.
Which you're getting way better at, too.
Well, I've been just mainly copying you. So it's like, don't give credit to the ones that copy. Give credit to the pioneers, the originators of the style, and which would be you.
Aww.
I'm merely, it's like, listen, when someone breaks an Olympic record, they are the first ones. Anyone who like does the same move after, they're emulators. So this video is very different, very interesting. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna talk things, and I will tell you, and then Mia will tell you.
Yes.
The main purpose here is to like sell tickets to the tour, and it is that's an oversimplification. Mia Asano is going first headlining tour.
Yeah.
That's headlining. It's like not adjacent to anything, this is like your venture, your thing, and I'll tell you later, one person and Dave. I'm opening the last 2 weeks, March dates.
14th through 25th.
14th through 25th. It's Ohio and Illinois. It's cornfields and the great gems of Midwest.
Wait, let me see what it shows.
Yeah, what does your poster say? We actually have it.
Here's a poster for the tour.
Yeah, okay.
So you start in Cleveland.
Cleveland, Ohio, Grog Shop, March 14th.
Which the ticket sales went way up.
Really?
Yeah, since I announced you.
Nice.
So,
oh, wow, yeah.
It's going to be a party in
party.
Cleveland and Columbus.
Cleveland, Columbus, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Everything's linked in the description. We're not going to like name everything or like in the pinned comment. But you should get your tickets now.
At miaasano.com.
miaasano.com mainly. And I want to talk to you about Mia, about what it means, to go on a headlining tour. Or what it means. Well, first of all, there are either musicians watching this, or people who aspire to do music, or just people who are fans of music, fans of musicians that that love listening to music. And sometimes it's interesting, how things get made. Mm-hmm. And not only like from the technical perspective, okay, how do you tune? Mm-hmm. What's the pedal board? Explain to me, freeform, the what it means for an artist to go on a headlining tour, in terms of how rewarding it is, in terms of like notoriety as a musician, mm-hmm. even the stressful parts, what it means to manage in your head all the different facets that make a headline tour possible.
That's a lot. There's a lot to say about that.
Freeform.
Well, first of all, going on your own tour is very rewarding because it's yours. So what a lot of musicians do is they'll join another band that's touring. Like I usually, when I'm on tour, I'm the violinist for a different band. Like Sabaton, I was their mm-hmm. lead violinist. But that's under Sabaton's name, which is great because mm-hmm. then I'm performing for Sabaton fans.
And then they handle the venue booking. They handle, okay.
So they take on all the risk. Mm-hmm. They take on all the expenses. Mm-hmm. They take on all the responsibility. But they also, get the reward of getting to perform for their fans. Mm-hmm. And so then when you're doing it for yourself, then you're the one that's taking on all the risk, mm-hmm. but it's also rewarding to be able to perform for people that are there to hear your music. And I love doing both. I love, playing as a musician in someone else's project. It's like the Sabaton tour was like one of the best experiences of my life. I
saw clips. You were like crowd surfing.
And the guys are just amazing people also. So I had a really great time. Like they go out of their way to make it a good experience for everyone. Mm-hmm. So I learned a lot from that.
And they've been doing it for a number of years.
They started the band 2 months before I was born. Yeah, and I don't let them forget it. Like the band is 26 years old.
Wow.
So they've been around for so long that they have, like, it's down to a science, you know, how they put their tour together. So I learned a lot from watching what they do and how they go out of their way to take care of their people. But it also means, you know, they're having to take on all the hardship of that as well. And so, you know, I've done tours before also for other projects that I've done. So I know how to do a tour. I know, and to do it self-managed, because that's the other thing is, like, with a big artist, a lot of the times there's management, there's a whole team, there's agents. Like, for this tour, it's 6 people, including my band, you know? And I have a tour manager, I have a production manager. I'm taking on all of the payments. You know, and I have a great booking agent too, who's awesome. So between all of those people, we can make it happen. But it's also, you know, it's rock clubs that we're playing at. It's not like huge arenas, so you don't need as many people to be, like, again, like on the Sabaton tour, they had a 250-person crew because they had to build a castle every night, you know? So, like, you can't do that with 6 people. But for this one, there's no castle. There is, like, going to be some cool staging stuff, but no castles yet.
Not only such experiences with Sabaton and other projects that you've been in familiarize you with the technical aspects, what members of the team are necessary to execute this technical or mechanical aspect, but also you observed firsthand experience in terms of, like, I don't want to sound too corporate, but like HR, human resources, and just the morale of the team and what it takes to make it pleasant for you know, everyone on the team. And I'm sure I've had experiences, you've had experiences, whether it's a long-term tour collaboration, whether it's a 1 or 2 time off collaborations that the vibe may not be there. So now that it's your headline tour, you must have handpicked, selected musicians and team members that being together, it's greater than the sum of its parts.
And you're all, like, you know, when you're on tour, you're all living together for a month. Like, you know, we're doing a van tour, but if it's on a bus, you're all sleeping in the same room, basically.
Same quarters.
And if it's a Sprinter van tour, you're all in the van together. So you have to be touring with people that you get along with, that are nice people. Like, you know, and the bigger your production gets, the more, you know, there's ups and downs. Whether it's, like, people's schedules, people have family emergencies, like, people, there's always something that will come up. And so what I learned from doing the other touring is it's not a matter of, like, whether or not things will come up, it's, like, how you handle it.
Yeah, how you handle it.
And in a way that keeps everyone happy and on good terms.
Tell me about your band members and how you selected them, how you met them, and what made you say to yourself, okay, when I'm going to do my headlining tour, I want these people in my band.
So, number 1 is my drummer, Kyle Abbott. He is amazing. He also drums for bands like, he drums for Phil X now.
Okay.
Yeah, he just did a Thailand show. We jammed with Phil X at Sweetwater.
We did.
And, you know, he plays with so many different bands, like hundreds. But I, you know, first met him when he subbed on a different gig for me, and he, you know, he's a great drummer. So, and then he became, like, one of my really close friends. So he's the nicest guy, he's the chillest guy, and he's also a really fantastic musician. So I knew that he'd be a great fit. My bass player, Alicia Vigil of Dragon Force, and I've been a fan of her since I was in middle school. Whoa. Like, she's one of my early inspirations, because, like, it was her first band ever that I was, like, a fan of, just randomly. And then years later, I got asked to play a show with Dragon Force in Boston, and that's when I got to meet her for the first time, and I was like, oh my god, I love you, like, fangirl. And then I moved to LA a couple years later, and it's crazy because when I met her in Boston at that Dragon Force show, it was at the Palladium in Worcester, Massachusetts. And now that's where we're going to be playing in Boston in 3 weeks.
Like a full circle.
It's a full circle thing. Yeah, it's cute. And then our 3rd member is Sam Fairless on guitar. He's also my partner. So so obviously we get along really well. And he's an amazing shred guitarist. So, you know, Jason Becker.
Yes.
He would have been one of the biggest shred guitarists of all time, and he already had made a huge mark in the music community. But then when he was 20, he got diagnosed with ALS, and so he's completely paralyzed. And he still composes music though with his eyes. Like he hooked it up to a computer so he can move his eyes around and plug notes in. But since he can't play guitar anymore, which is like a tragedy, you know, it's like a nightmare, but he has asked Sam to be his body, basically. So Sam is his guitarist, and he plays all the Jason Becker music, and, you know, they'll like take videos of his hands to use for like, there's a new animated music video coming out, and so Sam's hands were used to animate Jason's hands in the video and stuff. So it's really cool. So he's obviously a great guitarist, but also a really good person. And so is Alicia, and so is Kyle. So that's the core band. And then my sound engineer, Mehdi, who's actually on his way over here right now to pick up some gear. He's the best. He's just like, he's so talented and chill, but also he's been in the industry forever. He teaches at Berkeley. And so he's coming along. Our tour manager, Nicole, she's a sweetheart angel, you know her. And then I have amazing openers, including you. And so I handpicked everyone. This is Dovydas. And yeah, so everyone's just really nice and really good at what they do. And so I feel really confident that it's going to be a fun, because I want it to be fun too. It's, you know, it's work, but it's also supposed to be fun.
It's work and it's fun.
Yeah.
No, I like that. I like that.
You get it. Because you tour, like, but you do it all yourself.
The way I tour, most people would not consider a tour. I'll just like show up in town, get an Airbnb with a hot tub for a week. And then I'll find a street corner that is aesthetically pleasing to me.
Yeah.
And then I'll just hang out. And then if they like me, I'll stay in the town. And if they don't like me, then I leave. And then I go to another town. And I've been across America like that.
Do you choose which town, or do you just drive until you find a place you like?
I kind of like go with inspiration in terms of like, I'll talk to someone in one town and where should I go next? And it's like, oh, you should go to this state. It's really beautiful. There's a national park there and blah, blah. I'm like, okay. And then I go there.
Nice.
And so it's not really, it's a sort of like it's a self-discovery journey labeled as a business expense. But it's like a tour.
It is a tour. Well, are you gonna make like a tour T-shirt of all the Waffle Houses that you've been to?
What's funny you say that, because I've done that when it was a lockdown and I was live streaming every day.
Really?
And I did a tour T-shirt for the daily live streams, and the different locations were bathroom, kitchen, attic. It was like all the house locations. That was the tour locations.
That's so funny.
Let me know in the comments if somebody has those T-shirts still. Those are collector's items.
Limited edition.
Limited edition. Speaking of limited edition and T-shirts and stuff, yes. Mia, not only, what fascinated ever since I met you, not only like your musical ability and ability to like compartmentalize sound and understand sound, and then the visual performance and the way, I don't want to say you act, because I don't think you act on stage, but it is an enhanced version of yourself that communicates and commands presence. In addition to all those talents in combination, you have almost an intuitive sense of aesthetics, whether you choose to collaborate with artists that do animations or designs, or understanding the theme and color combination, red, black, pirate themes, and borrowing from themes that you like, and then the combination of it is not tacky, is not gaudy. It's well balanced, the same way the musical mixes that you perform are well balanced. It's almost like if you were just to mute everything, there is music in the visual. Your hairstyle choices, outfits, even, I would even say the spin of the bow, even though you might categorize it as like a performance trick on stage, I think it's very deeply tied to your intuitive sense of aesthetics and command of the visual.
Thank
you know, because it does like a full circle. It sort of like sends an airwave visually, and it tells the audience that like the same way a record spins in a circle, that spins, you know, and there's. So you were showing me before we started filming some of the merch that you commissioned and you had made. So if you could tell one person and Dave, about what you have here, I want to see it.
Well, first of all, thank you. That's really nice. And yeah, I don't know. I think that's a fun part for me, like the aesthetic. In addition to the music's important, but you get it too because you have your specific shade of blue for your that I associate with your brand, and you have your cool like guitars that I associate with you, and the gold Mercedes and all these things are very like Dovey, you know. So I think like I don't know, that kind of stuff is fun for me to think about.
It's funny because that's not something we practiced.
No, you kind of just do it.
Yeah, like scales, chords, harmony, technique. Yes, we can like sit down and laser focus and then work on it. And then we didn't go to school for it.
Right. Well, I think that's what makes it authentic because like you just like that color blue and you just like having a gold car, and then that becomes a part of you. Like that makes it more authentic. It's not like you're sitting down in like a meeting like, yes, this shade of blue, no, this one. You know?
Yeah. It's like you do what's that called? A market research?
Yeah.
What users would respond to the most?
Right. Like I just like this shade of maroon, so I have everything that color, you know?
It's what you respond to. Yeah. So it's your authentic choice.
Yeah. And I think that's like, I don't know, I think people appreciate authenticity. Like they can tell when it's fake. So right now I'm, writing a lot of metal music. So I commissioned this metal logo for the shirt. Wow. So the artist is Visual Defect Design, and he was recommended to me through my friend Katie, who's the violinist for The Who. And so, yeah, I'm really, really happy because I wanted it to be like a metal style logo, but still like legible and also kind of like whimsical, you know?
Now, agree or disagree? Because I believe fonts are silent voices, and however font or style, the symbols that are meant to represent spoken sound, the way they seem, their shape, their size, the direction in which they're laid out, that is almost an implied voice on how you gonna read it or how you want. So I see this, and this is my limited interpretation, right? I see this and Mia Asano! Yeah! Right?
Yeah.
Is that
Well, that's the direction, I'm going in with
the energy,
album,
right?
Yeah. But it's still like pretty, like I have the moon and stuff, and like
more detail.
And then my new album is about like creepy monsters and cryptids and stuff, so I wanted it to kind of look like cryptids. So I wanted it to look like you're kind of in the woods, and Mia's there.
Yeah. It's almost like it's like dripping.
Yeah.
It's like I can see it. Yeah.
So these shirts will be on the tour. And then I got like a bunch of other stuff too. Do you want to see some of the things? So, okay, signed prints. I recently did a photo shoot with the amazing Jack Liu, who photographs with like a bunch of different bands and stuff. So we have all these like signed prints. Ta-da.
Wow.
And then here's another one.
Signed prints.
Yeah, those are my favorite.
Check this out. Griffin, zoom in. So that's kind of the vibe. So we got those going. We got and then there's like a VIP meet and greet. So VIPs get like a wristband. Okay, I see VIP.
And they get a coaster.
And your logo.
It's little. Yeah. I love it. And then they get like VIP guitar picks, and they get VIP magnets and stickers, and here's the guitar picks. So yeah, it's like lots of fun stuff. And then I got stickers. I've got CDs, which I know you'll be selling CDs as well. I got lanyards, tote bags, like the whole thing. Do you approve of my guitar picks?
This is sick. This is
Is it?
I would play these.
Really?
Well, I play the 4mm ones, but like when I do like acoustics chord strumming style, this is kind of about the thickness that I would play. Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah.
It's good quality, high resolution too.
Yeah, I'll send you because I want a Dovey guitar pick.
Okay, I'll have to commission it.
You can make gold ones.
This is cool.
Thank you. Oh, and then I got patches and shit. So here's the logo in patch form. I just was trying it out, like. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying a bunch of different things just to see like what people like, basically.
I think you're doing the right thing. It's like you're trying a bunch of different things, but also you're trying the things that you like,
Right.
Yeah.
Like stuff that I would use. I might not use a coaster of my own face, but like that would be kind of awkward. But like I love my logo, so I love how the stickers look and stuff,
No, this is great.
Yeah, it's fun.
This is really cool. Yeah, just how diverse this is, and just how much thought is put into something that seems to be auxiliary. This is not even
Right.
That tells me just how much thought is put into arrangement, sound, rehearsal, performances, set list, just thinking,
Yeah.
of like how to execute that, the show. And you have experience on stages. It's not like, you're going to see like a bunch of people and it's like, oh my God,
Right.
No. You're fine that way. So it's like, it's really cool to see, because there's evolution. We always grow, and that's one of the reasons why we moved to a place as Los Angeles, because professionally it is more challenging on multitude of different factors.
Yeah.
And it will force you, whether you want to or not, depending on the direction that you envision your career going, it will force you to evolve and grow.
Totally.
And it's like you almost can't keep doing the same thing over and over for like 3-4 years in a row. You're going to have to, okay, I've seen this person do this and I've seen this person do this, and they got to where they are by doing this, and they got to where they are. And then you have this calling, this like, not call of the wild, but it's well, you're driven to keep making music. You're driven to play violin the way you play. It could be even like unconscious, and it maybe has existed with you and lived with you long before more complex thoughts formed into words. So it's like in your being, and now you're doing this. So it's just fascinating to see. And it's also it's fascinating to be part of the journey and the evolution, because I met you
2 years ago? 1 year? No, 2 years ago, right?
2020.
2024?
Early 2024.
Yeah.
Wow.
3 NAMs ago.
3 NAMs.
We measure our friendship in NAMs.
Yeah. It's a musician's measurement metric. It's a musician's metric system.
MMS.
NAMs. How many NAMs ago? Yeah.
3.
3 NAMs ago.
But yeah, along the lines of evolution, like, I'm known for doing covers on the internet, but the main thing I'm focusing on this tour is not only covers, but also debuting a bunch of my original music. But I heard from you that you're planning to do something similar in your opening set.
I'm also known for doing covers.
Yeah.
And when I went to New York and met Dave, I also saw this artist. His name is Ari. His tag is Ari at home. And he walks around with a portable live looping rig around the streets of Manhattan, improvises, makes beats. It's all battery powered with Bluetooth speakers. And he'll have a microphone, and then somebody wants to freestyle, somebody wants to interact with the music that he's making. He welcomes that, and he live streams it on Twitch and YouTube. And it was really inspiring to see, because when people requested him for a cover, he said no. But he said no in such a pleasant way that didn't make people who were requesting feel any negative emotion. He simply said, I can't do that. I'll get into copyright trouble. I'll get DMCA'd. I'll get whatever. But I can make something like that, or inspired by it, or I can make something new. He's like, I can't play anything that exists. I can make something new. And it's almost like, yes, it filters out an audience that are normally interact with musicians on almost transactional basis.
Yeah.
Here's a tip. Play a song that I remember makes me feel a certain way. They hear the song, clap, 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 they leave. It almost filters all of them out and leaves the audiences, whether in person or online, to only interact the ones that are open-minded enough. Yeah, I'll listen to something that has never been done before. I'll listen to something that doesn't exist that you're gonna make up, and maybe I'll freestyle or sing a melody or hum something, and I will interact in such a way. It almost like it invites a different set of audience. And I've noticed, and maybe you had a similar observation, because when we look at our metrics online, demographics seem to be shared. Yours and I's audiences.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. And I am also looking to evolve that, because yeah, I'll go to Walmart or Target and oh, you're that guy who Journey Don't Stop Believin', or
Yeah.
and I'm like, you write originals and you're like, so the same thing here, so I have an album, and I'm going to be playing originals, and not necessarily note for note the way it is on the album, but pivoting slowly, and almost like that's my project for this year, of I might even experience a dip in views, and it's like I think I'm okay with that, and this is radical, because I am actually looking to stop playing covers at all. Shocker, right? That's the controversial announcement, I suppose. And that's also why you're doing a tour, because it's easy, it's like we cater to the algorithm, and we cater to the SEO, and we're gonna use the right, not hashtags are dead now, but we're gonna use this artist name. What if this artist sounded like this? And then I'm gonna use a title that's like when someone requests this popular band, and then this singer just shocks the crowd. I think it dilutes the artistry. I think that if you were to look at the back of the label of the nutrition facts, the artistry is below the recommended FDA daily value.
Well, that's an incredible sentence. I think I agree in a lot of ways. I think I love being able to do both, because my whole thing is I love to play my favorite songs on violin. So I'm always happy to do that. But then as an artist, you have something you want to share. You have a message. You have a story you want to share. You have something you want to explore. And I thought about it, and I was like, I don't want to make it to the end of my career and wish that I had put out my own stuff,
Yeah.
So for this tour, it's a good mix of both. Like, I'm doing, the stuff that helped me get onto people's screens and might be the reason they followed me, and paying homage to that, and then also getting to share with people the stuff that I've been working on that I'm excited about. So I think it's like a good balance.
It's like you're casting a wider net.
Yeah.
It's like a funnel, right? And then this many people are going to see this, and then the portion of those, okay, does she have originals? And then the portion of those will come to the shows.
Right.
And then are going to buy merch and are going to like, when's your new album? We want to support you. What it is that, everything. Yeah. So it's you get it. You know it.
You guys know.
Yeah, you get, yeah.
But it's exciting. I'm excited to hear your music and maybe even play some music together.
No, yeah, I want you to steal the show. I'm probably not going to title it Steals the Show, because I think I oversaturated the potency of that title. I think I overused it so much that it's like, it doesn't hit. It's like I printed too many dollars and it caused inflation. Oh, no. So it's like I printed too many of the same title to where it's like and I did it because no one else uses that title.
Brilliant.
Or like when someone requests a song, or like, steals the show, shocks the crowd.
So we'll figure out something.
We'll figure out how to title it, but
we will be playing together, and I'd like for you to come up during my set.
Okay, I'll steal the show from you too.
Steal the show, but we won't title it that.
Yeah, we're gonna title it something else.
Maybe even at the LA show, you could come on.
Okay. If you, depending when you guys are watching this video, and Dave, there's a show in Los Angeles.
February 28th.
February 28th at the
Moroccan Lounge.
Moroccan Lounge.
Yeah.
Is that a reference to Casablanca?
It might be. I don't know.
Because I think action takes place in the movie. It takes in Morocco.
Comment below if you know.
Yeah, if you know
the reference.
Because it was built during the golden age of Hollywood, so I can see how they would want to reference.
That would make a lot of sense.
Such a famous movie. Maybe I could be wrong. Correct us if we're onto something.
Yeah.
And then we might. No, I'm just excited. I'm just excited for you. This is it's a win regardless of which direction it's. Oh, and it's powered by
Sweetwater! Yay! Thank you, Sweetwater. So they basically are helping us out, making sure we have the gear that we need to sound good and look good, and then because our last show is in Indianapolis, so then we'll get to go back to the headquarters where
we're going to the headquarters.
We've had many adventures there in the past.
Yeah. My picture is on the wall of fame at Sweetwater.
It's true.
So one of the things we're gonna do, Mia, is we're gonna take one of these.
Just put it on the wall.
Oh yeah, well, I'm putting this on the wall of fame at Sweetwater. They have no say so. No one. Yeah. Which picture do you think? Do you have more prints?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's pick a picture now that's gonna go on the Sweetwater Hall of Fame.
I mean, are the pictures all 8x10?
No. They're different sizes.
Because I have like.
It's like the larger the picture, the more important the artist is.
Oh, then let's do like.
Yeah, let's do a larger.
That one's.
Okay.
Fun, right? That one looks.
That's good. It communicates violin.
I have this one. It communicates violin.
Oh yeah, this is a classic one.
That's the iconic.
I've seen this. This is your profile picture for a long time.
It was until I changed.
Yeah.
Branded.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever made that face, was for that one picture.
Griffin, zoom in.
Yeah, that's what started it all.
It all started here.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Okay, so it's like, again, this is not acting. This is not a character. This is not method acting. But would you say, and I don't want to say fake it till you make it. I want to say, almost in the theme of like dress for the job that you wish you had. It almost like the courage to pursue your ambition bravely with a well-defined intention is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Would you say that?
Very beautifully worded. Yeah, I agree. I think most artists have a message and something that they want to convey, and it does take courage to be willing to pursue that. And
because like, look at these. If the emotion you were communicating was meek, or like, hey, I play violin, here's my violin, right?
Yeah.
And it's not. That's not what you're communicating. In this picture, you're not where you are at today, but you're communicating that energy.
yeah.
So almost like not only just audio communication of how excellently you play, or how well the mix sounds, or with whom you collaborate. It's almost the aesthetic itself lays down the GPS direction of where your career is going to go.
Absolutely. It's just like confidence and
Confidence.
belief in yourself. Yeah.
Belief, yeah. Isn't that the foundation?
I think it has to be, because I used to have pretty bad imposter syndrome, and which a lot of people deal with, especially artists, and I ended up curing it because
Okay.
because every day I would feel like maybe I didn't deserve the opportunities I had, or I wasn't good enough, and I realized that was holding me back, and so I started just every day looking in the mirror and telling myself I'm good at what I do, and allowing myself to have confidence in being good at specifically what I have worked really hard at, So I don't have to be the best jazz violinist in the world. I don't have to be the best classical violinist. I don't have to be the best guitarist in the world. But in terms of what I specifically do, I allow myself to take pride in it. And then the imposter syndrome really got cured after that.
This is something I've been thinking about for the last few years. Because normally people pursue a profession, and there's a certain stereotype of the way it should be executed. And somebody wants to become a guitarist. Somebody wants to become a violinist. And at a certain point, you realize that what you are becoming Mia Asano, the artist violinist, not an archetype. You become your such niche, you're carved out your own space, your own slice within the universe of entertainment and of pop culture, that no one can replace you. It's you're becoming you.
Yeah.
So you are a combination of all the unique qualities and traits that make you up as an artist, as a persona and personality. That you don't even have to be the best violinist. You don't have to be the best arranger. You just have to be the best at being you.
Exactly. And that's why I left the classical world, because I used to be really intensely classically trained. And I realized like so much of that world is playing pieces of music exactly the way that Bach or Beethoven or Mozart would have played it. Yeah. And you're learning how to exactly replicate that. And there's such a beauty to that. And it takes a lot of skill to be able to do that. And I realized one day, though, that I wanted to play stuff in my own way, and that didn't fit with how I was being told to play. And so I respectfully pursued other ventures while keeping a lot of respect for classical musicians that still do that. Because, again, it's amazing that they can do that. But I intentionally kind of went into this other world because I wanted to pursue, like, my own artistry. And I know same for you and same for most artists. It's... Again, I was like, well, I'd be doing myself a disservice if I didn't at least attempt to go down this path that I know is what's meant for me.
Yeah, you must try. You get it. You understand it. Yeah.
It's important.
Because everyone who I know who plays guitar, they play guitar better than I do. Everyone who I know who sings, they sing better than I do. Everyone who I know that plays keys or drums or live loops, they do it better than I do. That does not seem to be the point.
Because I've never seen anyone create a pirate metal highty-dighty-dighty song on the spot the way that you did that made me feel how that made me feel. And that was like unlike anything I've ever seen before. And there's space for everyone, you know? Like, I don't like this thought that you only are deserving if you're at a certain level. I think there's room for everything. Otherwise, it's like feels like you're gatekeeping something from other people. Like, everyone deserves to pursue artistry. Art
is not granted by merit.
So what's it granted by? The message?
Not merit. I don't know. I haven't worked it out yet, but it's not meritocracy. It's not a sport.
It's more about what it makes people feel, you know, and how impactful it is.
And also the audience is not finite. Meaning, like, if someone's a fan of mine, they can also be a fan of yours, and I do not lose fans.
That's like, people feel like it's one or the other.
And it's like not a competition.
It's not. Like, the better everyone does, the better it is for the community, you know? Like, it's like one person's success doesn't detract from anyone else's success.
Rising tide raises all the pirate ships.
No,
yeah, because they can be a fan of you, a fan of me, and a fan of Dave at the same time.
And then we get to go on tour together.
Yeah.
Make music and hang out, and it's great. There's no, like, weirdness about it.
I'm sure you've witnessed in others, and maybe early on in your own career, within you, the belief that achievement or fans are somehow finite. I know I struggled with that. I remember distinctly having feelings when someone's doing good, and I'm like, I'm 15, right? I'm a 15-year-old. It's like, and it's somehow believing that this is taking away from me, and it's not. It doesn't.
Jealousy is usually more indicative of the person who's feeling jealous. Like, and, you know, if I go through times in my life where I feel that, I really have to sit with myself and think, like, where is this coming from? And what am I afraid of losing, you know? And I've really worked a lot on it. And, you know, now I have friends who are successful, and I'm just happy for them. And it's awesome because I'm really happy with what I have in my life. And I'm so happy for more opportunities. And I'm also grateful for what I already have. So if someone else gets a really cool opportunity, I'm just, like, stoked for them.
It's interesting because that attitude is actually so much more rewarding, even if you are just looking at it from pragmatic, self-serving angle. Being happy for someone is actually good for you, because then it is observed that you are happy for them, and then the achievement is shared, or you're invited to something. It's like you're just pleasant to be around. Like no one really likes, I don't want to say sore loser, but no one likes someone who will taint the mood, especially in the field of art,
Right.
where so much songwriting is based from feelings and inspiration.
Yeah.
So imagine having a person or an attitude within yourself or other people that taints that mood.
Yeah. And I've been guilty of that in the past, and I realized, like, in doing that, I wasn't being a good friend towards my friends. And so I worked on it a lot, and I matured a lot to get to a place where I'm just like, yeah, like, that's awesome for you, you know?
Sick, get it.
And building people up, because that's what it's all about, you know?
I had to shift my mentality, you know, because I look at the artists of the 60s and the 70s and how they could produce a piece of content that was essentially audio put onto a vinyl. And with that, they have changed their lives generationally. So instead of thinking, well, must be nice, that must have been nice, now we have this diluted value of the piece of audio that we have to come up with other content. It's like, no, what if you're like, I am happy for them that they got to experience the golden age of that era. Yeah, what if I thought like that?
That seems a lot healthier.
Yeah, it's way better.
Otherwise, you're just sitting around being like, angry. And then
bitter.
that keeps you away from your own message and
Exactly.
Like, it's better just to, like, open yourself up and let the good things come to you and be happy when it comes to other people too. It's better if good things happen to everyone.
It is better if good things happen. It's just better.
So speaking of good things that are happening to everyone, I am so grateful that you're going to be on the last week of my tour with me, and thank you for that. And I can't wait to hear your music and see your performance, and it'll be really fun.
Get your tickets now on miaasano.com.
Dovydas is opening March 14th through 25th, and maybe will guest appear on February 28th in Los Angeles.
And Dave, you don't have to buy tickets. Just have Walter contact me. I'll put you on the guest list if you are in any of those dates. If not, I know you're, New York and stuff. So, but yeah.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
Everything we do is for you.